Thanks for coming. We're real excited to introduce our 2011 Road Tour car. It's great to work with Chris and his crew and all the sponsors. But I'd like to introduce Doug Evans, who's on this pin here. So everybody remember to vote Doug. Vote Doug. Signature.
We dig
Doug.
We dig Doug. Doug.
Everybody for coming. I'm actually going to embarrass somebody right now. Would Ed Zinke come up here? We started doing something in the company that I think is pretty cool. And a lot of people know the story. I actually used to call on Ed at Montgomery Ward's in Chicago about 30 years ago. And
I hope he treated you well.
he did, actually. A few years ago, I asked Ed to come work with us, and actually it's now up to 10 years. So, Ed, it's your 10-year anniversary, and I want to present you with this plaque. Hey!
Congratulations, Ed.
And now we can continue with the car. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Attaboy, Easy.
Okay. A few minutes before, so you can relax and get your breath. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight. And there's a few people I'd like to thank, and that's the fellows from my car club, the California Roadsters, who were nice enough to bring some of their cars and have them outside. And although I noticed the minute I put in their free food, all of a sudden I got a lot of RSVPs. But then there's a couple of other cars that you probably saw here tonight, and that's the Black 32 Coupe over here, and then the Black 32 Roadster. I want to thank Jim Busby Racing and the boys from Busby who brought that car out here. And then Steve Moll brought out the Charles Dierberg's Roadster right here that was just finished. Both of those are going to be featured in Street Rodder, and on the cover of Street Rodder, we're calling them the world's baddest hot rods. And the reason is, and we'll find out tomorrow when we go to the test track, but we think they will go through the test facilities out there faster than any car we've ever tested. I'm not talking about Street Rodder, I'm talking about any car in the company. So whether it's popular hot rodding, Super Chevy, or Chevy High. So we're going to show all of the young kids how you do it with old push rod motors and all that good stuff. So we're going to have some fun with that. But I do want to thank the fellows from Busby, and I do want to thank everyone from Mold. And Charles, thank you very much for bringing your stuff out tonight. I sure appreciate that. I would be deeply remiss if I didn't thank, we're the guys from Woody's. Where's Chris Sommels? Up there back there. We're putting them to work. They built our Road Tour car from a couple of years ago, and they also, our Chevy over here, and they also built our 55 that we'll be unveiling in a minute. And those fellows have been great to work with, and if you follow the magazine, you know these cars get a lot of ink. There's a lot of editorial that goes on, and we have to thank them for a lot of that work, a lot that happens there. So thank you to the fellows from Woodley. Appreciate that. And last but not least, all of you sponsors who came out here tonight, the Morrisons and the Amsoil people, and I see Donnie's around here, someone from U.S. Radiator. In fact, he even drove his little roadster out here. All of you people who help us do our projects each year, we're very appreciative of that. And thank you very, very much. And you make Tim's job and my job much, much easier. So thank you. And now, if we're ready to go, has everybody got their muscles limbered up, and we're ready to unveil our 2011 Amsoil Street Rodder Road Tour car, our 55 Chevy. Please pop that cover, grab it down there. There you go. Come on. There we go. Let's bring that back. I'll tell you a little bit about our car here. Once we get that roll back, and also thank you to California Car Covers for not only the car cover, but also all of their products that we use on it to keep it nice and shiny. Doug Evans has people in we love Doug, so we're all in favor of that. But our 55 Chevy here, like I said, was put together at Chris's shop, Woody's Hot Rods, and it rests on an Art Morrison chassis. Wheelman Teak, who has been with us for years and years, we have their wheels on it. We have Willwood brakes, and we work our way back. It's got a gear start transmission. But I think what most guys, if you're a hot rodder, everything revolves around the motor. You got to have horsepower, you got to have noise, you got to have some fun. Well, today we live in an era of easy, cheap horsepower. You can get 500, 600, 700 horsepower relatively easy. But you got to go some to get an old 409 to make some horsepower. And where's Ronnie Shaver? He's hiding around here somewhere. We went to Shaver's and we asked him if he'd put together a 409 for us that would have the look of what a hot rod motor should be, but also would have performance. And we also need to tie in what's happening today, and that's drivability. So when you pop the hood and you look at the 409, you're going to go, at first glance, it looks like a 4-barrel. But it's not. It's fuel injection, and that's where we want to thank the people from FAST and Comp Cams for their easy EFI injection. We have that system on our Chevy over here, and it runs just great. Jerry Dixie, who's been doing this, our Road Tour program, our driver for about 15 years. Where's Jerry? Yeah. This will be our 16th year we've been doing this. If Jerry can drive the car 20-some thousand miles back and forth across country, anybody can. So we're very proud. Thank you very much. You're welcome. We're very proud to have Jerry as our chauffeur, but we're really happy that Ronnie and his guys at his shop put together our motor for us. And I've forgotten the particulars, but it's like 460-some cubic inch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right around
470 cubic inch W motor. So it's fun to look at, has lots of Edelbrock goodies on it, comp cams, so an easy EFI, all of that, fast computer. Well, that's about it. Not really. Not really. There's a lot more. There's a lot of other stuff. Oh, I see. There's our fellow from Pertronic. Boy, I know I'm going to catch it now. But no, I'm sorry. In fact, I'm sure there's many more sponsors here I've missed. But when we get the hood up and everybody looks at it, we'll be more than happy to talk about everything that's going on. You'll see this on the cover of the September issue of Street Rodder, and we'll start getting into the stories or more stories about what happened. Ron Serradano, who does our Road Tour manuals, he's working on this right now, and he'll be cranking this book out in just a couple of months, right, Ron? I think he fainted. But yeah, he fainted. But it's if you go back through it, you're going to see we've got vintage air in the car. We've got